Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Queen here, and today I am memory planning for the week of June 24th through the 30th in my A5 wide disc bound planner with Sadie Stickers inserts, and I will be using this library kit from Sadie Stickers as well, foiled in rose gold. So we are in June, so have a lot of catching up to do. Not too much. I think I have like July, August, and September now because I didn't even do my birthday. I didn't do my son's birthday, which I'm in September. He's in November. I didn't do my wedding day, like my wedding week, which was August 23rd. So I wanted to get a video up for January 1st, 2025. So this will go up hopefully before midnight. So happy new year, everyone. Happy new year. We made it to 2025. There have been so many things that happened this year. And I just pray there are more good things that happen this year. Did I say this year? There are so many things that happened in 2024 that I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful for the good and I'm grateful for the bad because, of course, those bad things will, teach us how resilient we are with certain things. So, you haven't really seen too many planners from me for 2025. They are almost finished, and of course I've been filming. So I wanted to talk about my kind of like, I guess, my word of the year and my plans for 2025, my plans for the channel for 2025 and things like that. And I can also, tell you about the planners that I will be in since they are almost done being set up, and I know for sure I'm gonna they're tangible and I'll be able to use them for 2025. So first and foremost, I will be having my memory planner. It will be the 7x9 vertical disc bound planner from Sadie Stickers, the same one you see here. I will also be in my A5 common planner, which you all see me set that up with all of the pink goodness. I'll also be in an A6 notebook. I am almost done with my A6 rings. I'm debating on if I want to use the A6 notebook for the kiddos. I'm just looking at how many pages are in there because I have 3 kiddos that I want to write about and ask them, how their day was. So that paper is gonna go really fast, but Sadie Stickers has dot grid inserts in her shop that I can use for journaling. So I may be heading over to grab that. I'm also gonna have my Bible planner / Bible journal that I'm gonna be in, and my reading journal as well. So just to give you all a few things that you all can possibly look forward to on the channel. And also you can let me know the things you want to see from me on the channel down in the comments. If you want to see me craft something, if you have a question about how you can make something, let me know down in the comments. So this year, getting to 2025 planner wise, I'll say it was a little bit tough for me, and I will not be doing what I did this year in 2026. So basically I was looking at basically what everybody else had, what everybody else was doing, how they were decorating. I was looking at everything and I was basically stressing myself out. And I had to step back from Instagram, kind of sorta. I had to step back from YouTube, kind of sorta, and just breathe and take a break from all of the beautiful things that I was seeing for 2025. So I had to have a talk with myself. I had this talk with myself, and it was a question and it was a talk, with myself. The first thing that I kind of asked myself, when I was sitting and reminiscing on things was, are you being authentically you? And I said to myself, I don't feel like I'm being authentically me, because if I look at the way that I used to plan and even the way that I used to journal, I used to do a lot of things myself. I realized this year I hadn't turned on my Cricut, logged into my Cricut design space in, like, for most of the year. I hadn't logged in. And so I think I was paying the $10 monthly though. So they were getting their monthly, payment, but I wasn't even using it. So I had a chance to, like, really look at that and say, wait a minute. You're the craft your name is the crafty one, but you haven't been being your crafty self. So I think for 2025, I definitely want to step back into really crafting and trying to DIY a lot of things myself, turning back, turning on my Cricut again, and my printer, and letting my creative mind work, and just kind of just doing things myself. I've spent a lot of money on things that I could have done myself. When I was talking to hubby, he was like, you have this and you have that and you have this and you have that. It was just me not sitting down and taking the time to go through the process of getting that final product. So I was being lazy. And so, sorry if you hear my stomach growling. So I was being lazy, and I'm like, no, I want to stop and really revamp myself and look at everything that I'm doing and making sure that I'm doing it for myself and not for anyone else. And I think I mentioned this in my A5 common planner setup that I don't like to put anything in my planner that doesn't make me happy. And I don't like to put anything in my planner for someone else, just for someone else to like it. Like, oh, this person is going to like it, so I'm not going to put it. Oh, this person's not going to like it, so let me put this instead. Or this is what the community is doing, so let me do this. So I said I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to stress myself out. It's very beautiful, the things, the different styles. And, I'm a mixed planner. I love the cute stickers and I also love the fancy stickers. But I have to realize there's only so much time in a day where I can sit down and plan, not just because of time, but because of the pain that I'm in. And I do spend a lot of time in my office because it makes me happy. But when I have to get up and go, I have to get up and go. And then there's, like, that spread that's not complete because it's a spread that I wanted to share with you all. So either I will, write everything down on a sticky note, and then I'll come back and record it, just, to make sure that you all would be able to be with me from beginning to end on the spread. So for 2025, things will definitely change. I was chatting with someone to set up my stream for me, because my lives, they're not perfect. My YouTube lives are not perfect. And I've wanted to go live a couple of times this week. I also wanted to go live for New Year's, but I have to, maybe if I do the lives a couple times, or back to back, more people will come. But I just felt like it would be more fun if I could listen to music and sing as I'm planning, or as we're chatting about things in the community and stuff like that. So I'm working on getting that set up, like a different, via Zoom or maybe Twitch. I'm working on getting that set up because I definitely have the time to go live, because when I'm in my room, it's just me, it's silent, and I'm listening to music, and I'm singing along with the music. And when I go on live, it's like I have to be quiet, and that music, it helps me, helps my creative mind get going. So also, another thing that you'll see, I think I did mention that I'm doing my book journal. I did do one last year, and I was not consistent with it. I fell off with reading very early within in the year. Um, I don't know if I couldn't find the right book, or there was just other things, and that every time I would sit down to read, or thinking I would have time to read, that time just either wasn't there, or something would come up. So I just ended up not reading for the rest of 2024. I think the last book that I picked up and tried to read was Icebreaker. And then there was another one that I picked up that was like a vampire series. I didn't even get to like the second or third page. And it was one of those things where I was trying to complete a bingo on my uh reading journal. It was to read a different genre, and fantasy. I love fantasy, but I don't think that was the right book for me. It was, I think, a new, like a brand new, maybe a brand new author, brand new series that was like book one, but very new. It had just came out, and I didn't hear anybody talking about it or raving about it. So it's like I didn't know what I was going to be getting myself into. So I was like, I don't want to read, you know, or start reading a book that's going to be blah at the end. So I've set up my reading journal, and I know I spoke about wanting to do a book, what is it called, like a reading group or something. I don't know. I wanted to have someone to talk with as I'm reading the book, because I just think that's so fun. Like those awe moments, those OMG moments, those moments that make you scream, just to have someone to talk to about that would be like so amazing. So I definitely put that in an area, in a spot in my book journal to set that up. And I'll probably do like a Instagram group chat on that if anyone is interested. Just find me on Instagram at the crafty one with two E's. You all know. And I can start getting everybody together in the group, and then we can look at our first book. And then of course we can have someone else pick a book for that month, or however long it takes us to complete the book. We can have someone else pick a book if we want a different genre or a different author. I think I do want to start my year off reading a Colleen Hoover book, since that's where I left off at, and that is what really started me on my reading journey. I've already gotten a few books from like the picture of the book to print and put in my book journal. And one of them is Slammed. The other one is Part of Your World. And then Before I Let Go, that one is by Kennedy Ryan. And then Dear Ava, Heart Bones by Colleen Hoover. I think I'm going to read that one first. The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea, 7 Days in June, All Roads Lead Here, The Air He Breathes, A Photo Finished, What He Doesn't Know, A Different Blue, The Risk by St. Abbey, The Last Thing He Told Me. I think I want to read that one next after the Colleen Hoover book. And then I think the last one that I have written down so far is The Requited. I think that's how you say it, The Unrequited. So those are just a few that I have so far, and I'm gonna be doing like the 25 books in 2025. I've seen a lot of book lovers doing that for 2025, so I want to definitely hop on that train and do that. And you will probably see a lot of like setup videos, like setup for the week, instead of me doing like complete spreads every week, because sometimes I did notice that would put me behind. I mean, you can say, I'm going to be at my desk anyways. I just turn the camera on and plan whenever I'm in the room. But I also have to then edit that 3-hour video when it comes to my decorative planning. I have to edit like a 3 to 4 hour video. And then with my Hobonichi cousin, I had to edit like 40 to 50-minute videos. So sometimes those videos would get pushed off. But I have some goals placed in I have some goals for 2025 to kind of help with that. One of the main ones is to set aside time to edit every day. I think me starting the edit process, like doing 5 minutes of editing, can turn into 10 minutes, and those 10 minutes can turn into 20 minutes of editing. So once I get that first few minutes of blah out of the way, I'll be good to go to, finish editing. So I definitely want to put my hands on my iPad daily to edit. And that is I really wanted to set the tone for 2025, and that is why I wanted to get a video out today, January 1st, 2025. Even if it wasn't something for 2025, I still wanted to get a video out today to set the tone for my channel and be more consistent with my channel. I always get so busy, especially with the kiddos, and I'll tell myself, I want to upload a video. I have a video to edit. I want to upload a video. I take my planner things all the way to the bedroom to, continue editing or to continue pulling stickers for my planner. But when the body is tired, the body is tired. Of course, I have those days where I have insomnia. Like today, it is 11:47 when I am doing 11:47 p.m. when I'm doing this voiceover, and it's just one of those things. Insomnia doesn't happen. It doesn't happen every day because your body eventually crashes. So when my body is tired, when I get to that bed, it's like lights out. But definitely for 2025, I have those goals in place. Let me put this right here. So yeah, have those goals in place. I think my next video will be my reading journal video. So I'll be doing that. I also want to make sure I have a schedule, like a YouTube posting schedule for what planners will go up on what day. And I think that will help me a lot too, so I'm not just focusing on one video to edit for that day. Like, I'll be like a week in the, I don't know what it's called, like a week in the hole or something like that, where I started the editing stuff for the week coming last week. So, say for instance, my memory planner is going up January 1st, Wednesday. So the next video that's gonna go up is a journal with me video, which for this time is gonna be my journal setup instead of a journal with me for Thursday. And then for Fridays, maybe we can do like Friday night lives, but I still want to have that video that goes up, and maybe that can be my Hobonichi cousin, my, the stickers that I put down to start my week, and I can split that in half and then check back in on Sunday with the completed spread, which is kind of what I had started doing. Like, I was doing part 1 and part 2. And then I think there will be a lot more voiceovers, because sometimes I think the talk throughs are what gets me, because sometimes those videos are longer to edit, and I do have to sit through the whole thing and edit. I can't, go 5 minutes down the video and, start editing from there and say, okay, it's good to go, because within that 5 minutes it could be a screaming child within those 5 minutes. So I have to sit through the video and listen to it multiple times, and then when I save it, I have to go back and listen to it again, because sometimes with the app that I'm using, which is VN for iPads or Apple, if you want to know, that's the one that I use. Sometimes when I save stuff and I download it and it's good to go, the video is in my photos or in my videos, when I go back and listen to it, sometimes the sound that I muted is not muted, it's unmuted. So I have to listen to that video like 2 to 3 times. But definitely wanted to get this video up for you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Just giving you updates of what's to hold for the channel. Let me know what you all want to see. I hope you all had a happy new year and happy 2025. Here is a wiggle for you all. Make sure you head over to Instagram and follow me at the Crafty One with 2 E's and let me know about that book group. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.